Bobby Fazio.
Hello and welcome to the Tuesday Tell-All. My name is Bobby Fazio. This is Driver Interviews with Bobby Fazio, and I am trying to figure out why I don't have an overlay right now. Maybe that'll fix it. There we go. All right. How's everybody doing? I got crazy with the heat, and it's going to be a hotter weekend coming up this weekend at Virginia. Who's going to be in Virginia Motorsports Park, Petersburg, Virginia, where it's actually going to be, it might be a little bit cooler there than it is here in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. So I don't know. This is bringing back flashbacks of the Norwalk National Event 2012 when it was like 105 degrees. So I hope it's not quite that bad. Walt Walker's in the house. There he is. Let's go, Walt. Happy Tuesday. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. I am late, Tom. I was setting up. Had a busy day. How you been? Are you working? Are you sleeping? Are you welding something? What are you doing? Getting bored out here in D7. No racing until October. Oofa. You got some national events you can go to. You got the Western Swing, Tom. You can go check out the Western Swing, right? That's what I would do. I think you should do that. Absolutely. Driverinterviews.com. That's the website. Check it out. Subscribe. Picked up a lot of subscribers, a lot of followers this past weekend just by posting, Stick Shift Nationals content. People really enjoy it, and so do I, and that's why I continue to go to that race. It's a really fun time, and I highly recommend that you go there too, especially if you have a stick car and you want to go race for free to win $10,000. Don't know where else that's going to happen, but anyways, long story short, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share, and follow all the social media outlets. Lupe Tortilla, if you find yourself in Texas, and I'm hoping to find myself there in October, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, go to Lupe Tortilla. Check out the restaurants. The food is so good. I'm craving it right now. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten in hours, which hopefully won't affect my brain power tonight while I'm with you guys. Thank you, Lupe Tortilla, for all your help. DragonSights.com. Check out your stats. Check out your opponent stats. I've been on Dragon Sights all week, checking out the entry list at Virginia, trying to come up with a little plan here. See who's on the list. See who's really good. See who's got great average reaction time. See who likes what lane. See who qualifies where. You got to plan ahead. All right. I'm not a very good planner at life. I'm very spontaneous, but when it comes to racing, stock, and super stock eliminators, I'm a very good planner. Okay. Don't tell my wife that. But you gotta go in with a strategy, guys. Here's the deal. I'm not like your 00 dead on zero bracket racer kind of guy. Like, I feel like I got to outwork my competition and try and play the poker game. And Dragon Sights allows you to do that. So I highly recommend you guys get in there and check it out. All right. Don Kennedy Race Car Insurance, 602-284-6240. I called Don Kennedy today. Hopefully he's doing well. Hopefully he's out there somewhere racing at Bowling Green. Insure your race cars, guys. OneDonKennedy@gmail.com. We had another unfortunate incident this past weekend with a really nice super stock car that you all know and love. So Don Kennedy Race Car Insurance can definitely help you out. Fuel Factor X, increase your fuel mileage, guys, gas or diesel. I put it in the motorhome. I recommend you do that too, especially if you got a diesel motorhome, because diesel is just expensive and gas just fluctuates all the time. But I'm noticing if you get the Pilot app, Flying J Pilot, which you see them on the highway, I think if you get the app, you get 10 cents a gallon off all summer. So you might want to get that app. That's the Pilot gas fuel rest stop app. Check that one out, all right? I downloaded it. Kenwood Welding and Metallizing. That's Tom Baker. Where's Tom? He's there. He's making fun of me for being late. That's what he's doing. How you doing, Tom? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Kenwood Welding and Metallizing. And we got 00 Green Hand Cleaner. That's Ambi Ambersand Soap. That's Ashton Hudson, the Comp Eliminator Racer. This makes you eligible for the Competition Eliminator Bonus Fund, so I highly recommend that you get it. You can get it on Amazon, and it also makes you contingency eligible. Run the decals on your car, and the decals are kind of small. They're like this big. They're little rectangles. So if you can get paid for running little rectangular decals on your car, I think that's a great deal. It doesn't even take up that much real estate. PontiacEngines.com. That's Bruce Fulper, Mr. 428. How you doing, Bruce? Hopefully you're here watching. And hopefully you're back out there running Superstock eventually. Founder of that 428 cubic inch combo in Superstock. All right, who else we got out there? Sean Conway, love the stick covers. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, the comments are just flying in. Nick Ryder, he's listening. There he is. Nick, we were talking about you this weekend at the stick race because your son's buddy was there running a Mustang, running a Tasca Mustang, actually, Nick. So you did really well at Galot, too. Good job. James Greasy, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Hello to you. Sean Conway, hello to you. Brett Steven, good evening. Good evening. How you doing, Brett? Love Brett's car. Hey, Bobby, Monkey's new motor isn't good. No U.S. Nationals for me. The piston hit and broke 2 valves. Frustration, Rodney. All right, get it fixed. You're a young guy. You got many, many years to run Indy. You'll be all right. You'll get it fixed, and you'll be back out there. Good luck to you. Amcam, hola, how you doing? Hello, combo race at Beach Bend this Sunday. I'm sure Don Kennedy will be there. Terry Nolan. Hopefully Terry Nolan will be there. He's got that beautiful 66 Chevy too, like blue. Ugh, good God. I think it was a Merrill Shrimpshire car, something like that. Gorgeous car. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. James Haddad, good to see you. JR, you were racing this weekend, qualified pretty high. How you been? Good? Good. All right. I'm glad that you're a regular weekly listener now. I love it. Tim Jones, thanks for the live coverage at the Stick Shift Nationals. Yes, sir. Just finished looking at Drag Insights for info on the comp racers. It's more than just stock and super stock nowadays. Absolutely right. Walt Walker. Looking forward to seeing Walt Walker this weekend down in Virginia. Mitchell Gunter, how you doing, buddy? Your podcast is doing great. I watch it as much as I can. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it, buddy. Joe Collins. Joe Collins, big winner this weekend. How you doing, Joe? In the F stick car. 350, 300 horse. I forgot to tell Doug Hoven about that. Darian Houston, what's up, guys? Tuning in from the Bowman camp in Ohio tonight. Got the 286 all apart. Wow, that's quick work. Did some good damage to it. Nothing that money can't fix. That's what credit cards are for, Darian. Get a good one that pays good rewards. All right. What's up, my mom's? What's up, man? Mom's 95. Oh my God! Happy birthday to your mom. 95 years old. That's amazing. Michael Borst, saw you at Cecil County. Hope to see you again soon. All right, we got some birthdays in the house. Let's get the birthdays going. This is the Drag Insights master calendar on the homepage. Got the birthdays on it and the race schedule too. So we got Christopher Dodd, big time racer, comp eliminator, super stock occasionally, and Matt Rover and Sparky Inman, right? June 15th, 3 days ago. Happy birthday, Christopher Dodd. Matt Rover, stock eliminator racer with the right trailers logo on the car, and Sparky Inman. I know the name, but what does Sparky Inman race? Somebody let me know, and somebody wish him a happy birthday. Those are June 15th. All right. Way to go. And then June 17th, we had 2 birthdays. Another stock eliminator standout, Daryl Boreski, Mr. Old's 442, right? Convertible, I think. Daryl Boreski and Kayla Mozaris. Both were June 17th. Happy birthday, Daryl Boreski and Kayla Mozaris. We got some sad news here. Anybody, that watched like Horsepower TV and Muscle Car and what was the other one? Tennessee Crossroads. Joe Elmore passed away at the age of 80 after a long illness, so he will be missed. What was that on? Like Saturday mornings, I think you could just sit there and watch Horsepower TV. It was that, and I forget what the other one was, but anyways, the ones that I just mentioned too. Sad news for sure. What a legend that guy was. But they didn't really distinguish what happened. Long illness. What can you say? Cancer, I'm sure. Unfortunate. All right. What do we got? VMP Friday. Michael Borst, you will be there. Well, 3 qualifying sessions and first round. You're going to see the car show, hashtag the car show, go down the track 4 times on Friday. And maybe the ticket prices are pretty cheap. I should have looked into that because the pros don't run on Friday. So are the tickets like $20, $30? Maybe you guys, maybe somebody could look into that and let me know. Capital One, baby. Capital One. There you go. Rack that card up. What happened in the pits at Flying H last weekend? Yeah, anybody that was there could let us know. It sounded like it was very muddy. There was rain involved. They were bringing in lots of dirt and stones, I think, to get a path for everybody to get out of the pits and get to the staging lanes. Good evening, Pete Lanciers. How you doing? Not at a Padres game tonight. Peter Astor. Not there's no Flyers hockey going on right now, so Pete's in the house. What's going on, Pete? Pete Ducko is down in Florida. God, I can't imagine how hot it is down there. Pete, hope you're inside in the air conditioning. And yes, sir. Thank you, Mitchell. I appreciate that. Yeah, Flying H. That was that looked pretty interesting. Looked like a gorgeous track and big things. I hope big things are coming from that track. And the ownership sounds amazing because apparently he was going around talking to everybody, thanking people for coming. It sounds like a Bill Bader type, and that's what we need in this sport for sure. Absolutely. We got the U.S. Nationals, the Sportsman Dinner, the Sportsman Appreciation Dinner is coming back. That is Tuesday, August 27th for anybody that's racing at the U.S. Nationals. It says there will be celebration, camaraderie, and thousands of dollars in prize giveaways. I think Casey Miles won a $10,000 toolbox last year, if not more. Ann Toes won she won tires from Mickey Thompson. People won a lot of things there. They were giving away a lot of things, and I'm told they're going to be giving away even more stuff this year. And you get dinner out of it. So sounds really cool. I wasn't there for it last year because I came in the next day. I'm hoping to be there for it this year. And by the way, grade 8 opens tomorrow. If you are planning to run the U.S. Nationals, the field does not usually fill at grade 8. So if you're not a grade 8, don't fret. You should be able to get in as a 7 or a 6. They usually take about 60 entries, I think. 140 now. I don't know what the quota is. It's over 128, though, because it's a qualified field. Padres are in Philly. I got you both dialed in, of course. Alicia is in the house. Hi, Alicia. Thanks for tuning in. Alicia is the founder and inventor of Drag Insights. I wasted no time. Had to see damage that was done. Thrust bearing was literally on fire. Oof. I don't like that. I don't like the sounds of that, but get it fixed. Good job. Love you from Dino Mares, Fontana, California. It's always the same message. I don't know if that's a bot or if it's a real person, but thanks for tuning in. I was very impressed with the efforts of Flying H staff and ownership doing what needed to be done to get that race done. Absolutely. I was too. The guys who parked in the grass couldn't get their cars out due to rain. They made new gravel roads and held off the classes of people in the grass. Tough deal, but very handled. Good track. All right. Well, they did the best they could. I mean, I don't know how they could have done that any better. And obviously I don't because I wasn't there. And just sounds like that track, big things on the horizon. I'm not even sure the track is like 100% finished yet, but there were a lot of cars, and that was a good thing. We'll get to the results very shortly. Just a couple more announcements. We got the Division 1 Napierville National Open, July 18th to the 21st. July 18th to the 21st. 3 races, all 3 of them paying $5,000 to win, and 2 of them get you grade points. So very good opportunity. Thanks to the Gaff Tech, Sean and Kevin Gaffney, the 2 brothers, that race in Division 1 stock and super stock. That is Napierville, Canada. All right. New Media's got the Class Racer Nationals. That's Ken Mealy and Timothy Fletcher. That is July 24th at New Media Dragway. That's in Pennsylvania, up near Bloomsburg. And Ken Mealy's going to come on here next week, June 25th, to talk a little bit about the race and let us know about the sponsors and the payouts and some of the rules, the top 8 race that they're having and whatnot. So looking forward to having him and possibly Tim Fletcher come on and talk about the race a little bit. All right. Let's see. Let's get to some results here. We will start with Division 5. We'll start with Flying H since they had a hard weekend and they had 2 races. All right. So, stock eliminator number 1 qualifier was John Fowler, factory stock D, 961 on a 1060 index. That's in a 2023 Camaro. He was 987 under the index, and there were 93 cars qualified for the first race. So, very good car count. Looks good. I'm very happy about that. In the eliminator, we had Brina Splinger in a 2022 Copo going up against, how about this, a 1590 dial elapsed time 1986 Dodge Charger of Brent Kopeka. What a race. What a head start. 6 seconds. 6.5 second head start that Brina had to spot Brent. Brent is D front wheel drive stock. Dialed 1593, was 066 on the tree, was probably 3/4 of the way down the track before Brina left, and he broke out by 25 thou, 1590 with a 5 on a 1593 going 80 miles an hour. Brina, on the other hand, dials 919. She's in a factory stock B 2022 Copo. Breaks out by 3 thou, goes 918.7 at 137 miles an hour. Do that math. 137 miles an hour, closing in on an 80 mile an hour Dodge Charger. She was 039 on the tree, and that was pretty much all she needed there. Wins the double breakout. Congratulations, Brina. She's got that Copo figured out now, and that's just a scary thing for the competition. Every time somebody gets one of them Copos figured out, it's not good for people like me. That's all I can say. Congratulations, Brina. That's her 5th divisional event win, and that is her first divisional event win in stock limiter. She's won in 4 different classes, 4 different categories, I believe. Super gas, super comp, stock, and super stock. So congratulations, Brina. Wow. All right, moving into super stock. Aiden Patterson loves qualifying number 1 out of the Patterson Elite Camp. He's got a factory super stock F 2014 Camaro, ran a 924.8 on a 1020, so he was 95 under the index. There were 50 cars in super stock, and that's a pretty healthy car count for super stock out in Division 5, we'll say, right? Justin Jenkins, though, got the win in the Eliminator. He's got a 2008 Cobalt and went up against Tim Snively, everybody's favorite attorney, right? Tim's got a 2015 Camaro Street version, Superstock G automatic. Justin Jenkins in the 08 Cobalt is GTH automatic. He dialed a 987, was 036 on the tree, ran a 988 with a 5, so he was over the dial by a hundredth, 15 thousandths. Tim Snively was 069 on the tree, a little late there, and broke out on 959.4 on a 961 dial. It was almost like a heads-up run, I guess we'll say. And he was going 140 miles an hour, so he loses on the breakout, unfortunately for Tim Snively. Justin Jenkins gets that win. That's his 12th win at the divisional event level. So congratulations, Justin Jenkins. And he had to take out Doug Duell, Wyatt Wagner, Brent Spear, Riley Spear, took out the husband and wife combo, and Steve Kent. And his lights were pretty killer. 012, 023, trip zip against Brent Spear, 022 against Wyatt Wagner, 028 against Doug Duell, and 036 in the final. The final was his worst light, and 036 being your worst light of the weekend means you had a really good weekend. So congratulations, Justin Jenkins. All right, moving into race number 2. I really don't know how they qualified for this race. Was it based off of your quickest run in eliminations from the previous race? Somebody let me know how this went down. All right, get this out of here. Here we go. Number 1 qualifier, Tyler Castle, factory stock E. That's a 2015 Copo. The Copos were just rolling the show around here up until the Eliminator, right? 998.9 on a 1095 index. He was 96 under. But how about this final round in stock Eliminator at Flying H Dragway in race number 2? Heads up, stick shifts, E stick, both 1966 Chevy Novas, 327 powered, 275 horse. Man, killer round. Jim Parsons versus Paul Marola. Now, mind you, Jim Parsons' Nova is actually, it is a real L79 Nova, 327, 350 horse Nova that he bought, I believe, when he came home from the Army, from Vietnam. If you want, I'm pretty sure that's accurate, but check out the video I did from the JEG Sports Nationals, the Cajun JEG Sports Nationals, because he talks about it. So anyways, E-Stick heads up. He's 112 on the tree, runs 1076 at 123 miles an hour. Paul Marola was 116 on the tree. Neither one of them had very good reaction times. Paul went 1093. So by about a tenth and a half there, Jim Parsons got the win. Congratulations, Jim Parsons. That's his first divisional event win. Wow. Good heads up. Good heads up there. And there was an E-Stick car in the later rounds there, too. There could have been 3 of them in the semifinal. Wow. All right, I'm out of breath. Hold on. Take some water. All right, moving into Superstock. Tim Snively, everybody's favorite attorney, Superstock G automatic, 2015 Camaro, number 1 qualifier, 962.8 on a 1055. He's 92 under. Congrats, Tim Snively. That's a really nice car, by the way. Moving into the Eliminator, we got Tyler Wadarzak. He's a killer. 86 Camaro, GTM automatic, going up against Fred Allen in the truck, 1993 Chevy S10 truck. That's Superstock TB. And let's see, Tyler dialed a 1038. He was 026 on the tree. I would expect nothing less from him. Fred Allen dialed 906 and was 054 on the tree. A little bit late. Fred Allen breaks out by 4 thou. Tyler Wadarzak breaks out by 1 thou. 1037.9 on a 1038. Fred Allen was 905.6 on the 906. Double breakout by 3 thousandths of a second going to Tyler Wadarzak. Wow, congratulations, Tyler Wadarzak. He took out Jay Story, Doug Duell, Brett Spear, Mitch Truman, and Justin Jenkins. Justin Jenkins, winner of the last race, loses first round. This sport is so humbling, isn't it? I'm telling you. 7th win there for Tyler Wodarczyk. So congratulations, Tyler Wodarczyk, 7th win at the divisional event level. All right, let's get to some comments, and then we got to get to Galot. From my understanding, they opened up 2 months too soon. Yeah, I guess it happens, but if they didn't, I guess they wouldn't have gotten this divisional event in. Going to get the clutch rods we looked at fixed and go out, beat the 355 up for a couple of weeks while my child is in machine shop rehab. Thank you, everyone who helped change my engine at the track. Darren changed his engine at the track. Dennis Chapman, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Way to go, Timmy. Good weekend. Timmy Snively. Still hoping to run modified at the Dutch. Still going to hold that goal for this year. All right, well, we're counting on you. And as much work as you put in and dedication that you have, I'm thinking it's going to happen. All right, Galot, Division 2, 8th mile drag racing. Number 1 qualifier, Jimmy Marshall, iStock Automatic out of South Carolina. It's a 77 Nova, 679 on a 786 index. That's 107 under. There were 69 cars showing up for the Division 2 event there in Galot. That's in North Carolina, by the way. Cody Phillips, 2001 Corvette, gets the win in stock eliminator, A stock automatic, going up against Blake Hickman in the 1983 Camaro. That's a J stock automatic car. Blake dialed 736, but he hit the red light, 009 red, and he ran 780 on a 736, coasting at 69 miles an hour. Cody Phillips, 005 on the tree in the final round. He ain't shy. 637 dial in. He runs it out, I guess. 635 too at 107 miles an hour. So congratulations, Cody Phillips. He was trip zipped around before that. He was 004 red in the buy run before that. He was 013. He was 035. He was 016. And he was 025. He is a killer, and he's going to be at Virginia this weekend. So looking forward to seeing him there. 5th divisional event win for Cody Phillips, and that is a fast Corvette. Those Corvettes are great combinations. Congratulations, Cody Phillips. Super stock, Troy Huntsberry, Division 1. He loves qualifying number 1. Also, it's a GTJ automatic, 1990 Camaro, 6076 on a 698. He was 9 under. So congratulations, Troy Huntsberry. Can you get hit with horsepower? Do these count towards any kind of average? By the way, if anybody knows, let me know. I would like to know if 8th mile drag racing affects the average, the quarter mile average, because I'm not really sure. Anyways, moving into the eliminator, we got a modified car. How about a 67 Camaro, like an old school modified car? Larry Leeser, Superstock B modified, going up against Jake Seeley in the 2008 Cobra Jet Mustang. Jake is running factory GTC. Not sure what combo he's running. And Larry Leeser, Superstock B modified. He dialed 565, and Jake dialed 569. Basically a heads-up race. Both drivers killer on the tree. Larry was 012. Jake was 014. Larry runs 564. 6, breaking out by 4th thou. Jake Seeley breaks out by 6th thou. So by 2 thousandths of a second, double breakout win goes to Larry Leeser. Congratulations, Larry. That is his 2nd win at the divisional level. Way to go. He took out Monty Bogan in the 4th round, too. That's a killer win right there. All right. Division 2, National Open there on Sunday. Somebody let me know what's going on here. Why is it so hard? I actually asked on Class Racer about an hour and a half ago. I don't know if anybody answered me or not, but like the National Opens continue to be the best kept secret in drag racing. I went on the Division 2 website. I went on the Division 2 Facebook page. I don't know where else to go. I'm like, is there a hotline? Is there the 1-900 number that you're supposed to call for results for National Opens? Because I just don't know. I did navigate myself enough to find out that Kenny Anderson won in his G-Stock Automatic 69 Nova. He won stock eliminator. I have no clue who he raced in the final. I do know that Jim Marshall was the number 1 qualifier again. He was 969 under the index in his 77 Nova iStock Automatic. And Victor Cagnazzi, 2019 Copo, he was the number 1 qualifier in Superstock, but I have no clue who won Superstock. He was 787 under the index. So if anybody knows who won at the Open, post it. Side note, Super Stock great Monty Joe Bogan won comp at Galot. Guy's finding the winner's circle an awful lot this year. Congratulations, Monty Bogan. He'll be at Virginia also this week. Travis Booth, what's going on, buddy? How's that Mustang doing? Running good. Scott Cott, happy birthday to the living legend, Mr. Benny Wenzel. Happy birthday, Ben Wenzel. He was in the winner's circle recently. He has got to be about 80 years young, 81, 82-ish. And Darian's hoping to run the modified. All right, let's see. Let's go to the Stick Shift Nationals. Okay, so There were lots. The beautiful thing about this race, okay, no entry fee, 10 grand to win. The night before that main event, it was a gambler's race, $20 entry fee to win like $2,000. So, and then they have a dash for cash too. Whoever's closest to the dial-in and qualifying gets money. I mean, they just have such great sponsors for this event. It's so cool. Lots of modified cars that you haven't seen in a while. You see the old decals on them. It's cool. People are doing dry hops. People are buzzing the hell out of these engines. Just look at some of the videos I posted. I mean, I posted a couple reels of just 2 of the cars there that were screaming. And it's like they got like 50, 60,000 views already. I just posted them. So I'm telling you, this is a great event to come to watch, to race in. I really, really... The only problem is if I race in it, I won't be able to cover it. But I met good old Charlie Brown. Mike Boyles here. What a nice guy. Gave me his t-shirt. He's 78 years young and going at it. Trip Zip, the one, or 001. He got really far in the second chance race on the second day, on the day of the main event. John Bowman, got to meet him with the old modified Camaro that he got from I think it was a Royce Freeman car. There were just a lot of good cars there. Unfortunately, a well-known super stock racer, Robbie Drawn, he had an unfortunate accident. He crashed his 66 Vet super stock A modified Corvette there. He got in some fluid right about right near the finish line, I would say, right near the 8th mile. It was 8th mile drag racing. And he went sideways and hit the wall and then came back to the other side. And the car was it was messed up pretty good. I heard they're fixing it already, though. They're getting it all apart, he and his father. And I know Tabitha was very shaken up. Somebody posted the video of it on YouTube. I did video it from the stands, but I don't post something like that unless I kind of get permission from, I don't want to, put that out there, but I saw other people putting it out there. So it's out there if you want to see it. There were stockers there. There were a lot of IHRA super stock cars. I don't really know all the IHRA like classes. Like when I see SSP1, I don't really know what that means, but there were NHRA cars there too. And believe it or not, the winner of the main event was an F-Stick 69 Camaro, Joe Collins. He was on here earlier, got the win. And I have to say, he, going up against a lot of fast, exotic, not just modified cars, but fast stick cars. You can go there with pretty much anything, any kind of stick shift race car. So there were fast cars there and, bracket purpose cars there. And he got it done in a stock eliminator 350, 300 F stick 69 Camaro going 7s. I mean, he was one of the slower cars and it was pretty cool to see. So congratulations, Joe Collins, and his son Cam Collins was with him. So Cam drove the car last year. Joe drove it this year and Joe won. Joe runnered up a couple years ago, so he's pretty killer at this race. Ronnie Courtney was there in his super stock Cavalier. Like I said, handful of class racers that we all know and love were there. It's a phenomenal event, and Farmington Dragway is my first time there. It's a cool place. I really enjoyed it, and I'll tell you what, the hotel that I stayed at, there was like a town center, a lot of restaurants and things to do, and nice hotel. Thank you very much, Darian Houston. So highly recommend this to anybody next year. Try and get to it. So like I said, there were over 100 cars. Joe Collins got the win in the main event. Brandon White got the win in the second chance race. That's a 57 Chevy that he drives for the gentleman that owns the War Wagon. I can't remember his name right now. But Brandon White's a killer in this 57 Chevy. He won this event last year. He won the Dash for Cash on Friday night this year. He lost in the main event, but he came right back around in that second chance race and then won that. So I'm not sure how much money he won in the second chance race. But good for him. He's a killer racer. There was a super stock F modified that runnered up in the second chance race, Ronnie Skinner. So be sure to check out that interview today. I posted the finalists and their interviews today. All 4 of the drivers that were in the finals of the main event, finals of the second chance race. It's on YouTube right now, so go check it out. And who else? There was a couple more super stock. I posted the super stock F modified Chevy Nova of Jerry Waddell. That's up there today, or Gary, he goes by, and that thing is a screamer. I got in-car camera. I zoom in on the tack. That video's up on YouTube. You saw the reel yesterday. Check out the video on YouTube today because you'll be inside the car and you can hear what it's like from inside the car. It's pretty cool. The weather was great. It was a little hot, but it was dry. And I streamed the event. It's my first time actually streaming an event, and it's a little harder than you think. And the sound was okay. You definitely need more than one camera, but you need to be there. You need help. You need somebody switching camera views if you're going to have more than one camera. But I can't be doing that if I'm out in the pits trying to get interviews. So that was a little bit difficult. And you need two computers if you want to. I wanted to go out and get interviews and then cut them real quick and then throw them on the live stream when there was downtime. Unfortunately, I could only do that with the interviews I got on Friday and put them in the Saturday live stream. I couldn't get any of the interviews from Saturday and put them in the live stream. So you'll see some repetitive interviews on the Saturday live stream, but they're all good ones. Mike Boyles is one of them. Put the camera in his car. You talk about a screaming 283, or actually it's a 302 now. And what a guy. He said, I'm just out here having fun. I'm 78 years old. I probably shouldn't even be doing this, he says. But he's out there and he's having a great time. And he's a legend down there. King, North Carolina. So be sure to check out those interviews. I'm trying to get as many of them done as I can. I got a video collage of a lot of the content I got there. And I don't know how much more I'm going to get done. I got to get I got to get myself ready for Virginia. I have to head to Pennsylvania tomorrow and load up and get on the road. I want to get on the road maybe tomorrow night, get around DC and Baltimore, and then maybe pull over and sleep for a few hours. You just, from where I live, you got to get around DC and Baltimore at nighttime, or it can be a nightmare. All right, Mike Volkman won Superstock. He's got the what is that? A Chrysler Dodge. What is that? A Sebring or something? I think a Tom Sheehan car, we'll call it. Congratulations, Mike Volkman. Mr. Volkman, thank you, Gary Hewing, for that. And at Morris, what's up? How you doing? Those videos were awesome. James Greasy, you need help next time I'm down. All right, Tom. Tom, I was hoping you were going to come to Virginia. But yeah, Tom, come to that race. I think you'll really like it. You are old school. You know, you have knowledge of years past. Well beyond your years. All right. What else? What else do I have for you? All right, this weekend, Virginia Nationals. Okay, the forecast is looking nasty. It's looking dry, but it is looking nasty. Stay hydrated. Put the wet cloth around your head, neck, whatever you got to do. It's going to be 93 on Friday. That's the coldest day. 96 on Saturday, 97 on Sunday. And it's saying hot and humid on Saturday and Sunday. So I have no idea. This is going to be rough. I hope that my generator and my motorhome, air conditioning is up to the task. All right. I might stop at Harbor Freight and just pick up a Predator 3000 just in case, and hope that I don't have to take it out of the box and then return it when I get home. How are the Predator generators, by the way? I have a Honda 2000 and I want to upgrade to the Honda 3000, but the Predator is just so cheap. The price is just so enticing. What do you guys think? Let me know about the Predator generators. 48 cars entered in stock, 42 cars entered in super stock. Of course, the fields were full. And then at the last minute, people are dropping out. So I was able to get in. I was looking for a spot, but it's just fortunately for me, I kind of planned on getting a spot because I had a feeling people were going to drop out. So I made plans to go, and fortunately got my spot. But there are people that, they can't take off of work this late in the game, and they're kind of screwed out of, maybe they wanted to go and now they can't go. So it's the same old story with the national event entry. I don't know how we fix that. If anybody has any, suggestions, throw them out there. And that'll be a topic for another time. Okay. How do we fix that national event entry system? I posed a solution for Gainesville back in February that I thought was pretty good. That's why I posed it. But, I will welcome discussion. Definitely. All right. So anybody that's at Virginia, come say hello. Come get a cold water. I'll have tons of it with me. I'll have lots of bags of ice. I hope that they can last through the weekend. Over the next month, we got the Norwalk Nationals, June 27th to the 30th. We got the Lebanon Valley Division 1 event, July 5th to the 7th. Division 1 has notified us that is our last attempt at the JEGS All-Stars, which I thought New Media was going to be our last attempt because we didn't count New Media last year. New Media was supposed to be the last event this year, but I don't know why. I guess they just want to keep it at 6, cap it at 6 races and take your best 5. So anyways, that's where I'll be over the next month. And of course, I will be at Cecil County August 3rd and 4th and September 7th and 8th for our new association, Mid-Atlantic Superstock Association, brought to you by Rob Keister and some great sponsors, Hoops Fire Equipment, Tom Baker's Kenwood Welding, Shane Oaks' Oaks Landscaping, Rich Prizer's AAD Construction Corps, Lee Zane's Drag Racing School, and of course, Drag Insights, app.draginsights.com. So $2,500 to win, $100 to enter. That's all 4 races. And then after the 4 races, the points champ gets $2,500, $1,000 to the runner-up, and $500 to third place. So how about that, right? All right, speaking of points, let's go over points. Stock Eliminator, number 1 in the country right now is Jimmy Hidalgo Jr. He's got 549 points. Justin Hutto, Ross Ponville, Michael Brand, and Parker Theobald round out the top 5. Superstock, Don Schufert is in the lead. 504 points. Monty Bogan is in second, 463 points. Jimmy Hidalgo Jr., Craig Galtieri, and Trey Vetter. Hi, Craig. They round out your top 5 in Superstock. Number 1 in all the divisions right now. We're just going to run through number 1 in Stock and Superstock. Cliff Hinson, Division 1, Stock Eliminator. Peter Diagnolo, Superstock. Division 2 is Trey Payne in Stock Eliminator. Trey Payne the third. And Monty Bogan in Superstock. Division 3 is Travis Booth. Hey, Travis is here right now in first place, Division 3, Stock Eliminator. Nice job, Travis. And I'm telling you what, they don't do it in cars that are easy to win in. Let's just say that. Kenny Schindler in Superstock. Love Kenny Schindler's Corvette. Division 4, Ross Ponville in Stock. Jimmy Hidalgo Jr. in Superstock. Division 5, Daryl Goheen in Stock. Aiden Patterson in Superstock. Division 6 is Jody Lang in Stock. Jeff Devey in Superstock. And Division 7 is Don Keene in Stock with the big block 4-speed Mustang, and Trey Vetter in Superstock with the Camaro. All right, that is your those are your points leaders right now. And what else do I have for you? I know I got something. Oh, the gambling. How's the gambling going in NHRA? Has anybody done it? Are we allowed to? What's the deal? Somebody let me know with that. What's the rules? Are we allowed to bet on the pros? Walt Walker, I love my Predator generator. Excellent. I've been running a Predator 3500 for 3 years now. The new 5000, even sweeter. All right. I mean, it's not that much money because, it's $2,000 for a Honda 3000. I think the Predator 3000 or 3500 is like $800. I mean, that is significantly cheaper. Predators are solid. Dad has been using his for 4 to 5 seasons. My brother is on season 2 with his. Just maintain them and they keep rolling. All right. I mean, I've been running this Honda for probably about 10 years at this point, the Honda 2000. So it's good. They both have the 3500. Dino Morris, Fontana, California. All right. Schedule change for Virginia. 2 qualifying runs and 2 elimination rounds Friday because everyone is talking about the heat. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that yet. I mean, obviously, I don't like running eliminations during day 1 of a national, period. Do not like it. However, this is a special case. It is going to be super, super hot. I don't know how that helps us because you're still running 4 times in the heat on Friday, whether it's a qualifying run or an elimination run. It doesn't really, I don't know. But it gets you into round 3 for Saturday morning at 8:30. So I guess they can get through racing earlier in the morning, and then we can just kind of camp out in our motorhomes for the rest of the day until we run, I guess, 1 round in the morning Saturday, 1 round in the evening Saturday evening, or 2 rounds. I gotta check it. Walt, is it on NHRA Racer, Walt? If you could post a link, we can click on it and take a look. The gambling, let me know if anybody's doing it. National Dragster is going to run the records page for Stock and Superstock twice this year, July edition and December edition. All right. So the July edition, I'm sure, is just going to be whoever's got records right now, which aren't that many people. But I went through, I made sure I knew what kind of car you were racing, made sure the class was right, made sure your ET and mile per hour were in there because some of them didn't have mile per hour. So I did that and submitted that to NHRA. I submitted the names of the crowdfunders. Thank you to the crowdfunders, so that your name could be included in there on the records page. And they got back to me today and said they're going to work on it this week. So just want to give you guys an update so you know where your donation went. All right. All right, I think that's it. If anybody, Walt, did anybody 2 rounds Saturday morning? All right. Okay. Detailed run schedule. Let's see here. I'm on NHRAracer.com, and yes, they have that round 3 and round 4 Saturday morning, starting at 8:30, starting at 9 o'clock on Friday. Now, I thought that said 8:30 before, but now it says 9 o'clock. So 9 a.m. start. Q1 stock eliminator leads off. Super comp, super stock, super gas, comp, top sportsman, and then Q2 stock eliminator. Run through the rotation again, but they're going to throw junior dragster, summit JDRL shootout in there, and then stock round 1, and run through the rotation, and then stock round 2, run through the rotation, except for I don't think top sportsman runs round 2. Nope. And then it's Pro Mod and Top Fuel Motorcycle on Friday night to round things out. And they're looking to secure the track by about 6 p.m., it looks like. So there we go. 2 qualifying sessions and 2 rounds on Friday. All right. Hope I can survive Friday. Don't want a national event to end on day 1, right? Nobody wants that. Thank you, Terry Nolan. I appreciate that. Thank you, Tom Baker. Thank you very much. Thank you, Walt Walker, for the information. As always, he's always on top of everything. And hope to see you there, buddy. Too bad they couldn't run at night. I don't know. I think it's 3 pro sessions on Saturday. It's a new thing that they're trying. And pro eliminations on Sunday, as usual. So it looks like we are just round 3, round 4 in the morning, Saturday morning, and we're done for the day. And if you can make it to round 5, you get to run in front of the crowd on Sunday. All right. Well, obviously, that's my goal. I want to be in on Sunday. I like to race in front of the crowd and give contingency sponsors their money's worth. They are generous enough to hit us with some contingency money. Their stickers need to be seen, and they can't be seen when we're running eliminations on Friday in front of nobody and running at 8:30 in the morning on Saturday. Okay. So I know I'm not criticizing, anybody right now about scheduling. This is a tough weekend right now, and it's an experimental weekend. But in order to entice contingency sponsors, I feel like we need to be racing in front of eyes. Okay, we got to make that happen. Mike Rice, make it happen. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. We'll see you next week. And stop and say hello if you're at Virginia this weekend. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one. Be safe traveling. Stay hydrated this weekend.